X? Are you going to band practice or going to war? What is going on, guys? MJ2005 Gunner here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the high grade Extreme Gundam from Mobile Suit Gundam EXA. So, this has two variants in the manga. One is just this regular standard colored version, and the other one is a red colored version. This fell into the hands of the AI EXA, which uses for probably dominating the world. I never really read the manga to really determine what EXA's purpose is, and the other one is used by Leos to fight against this guy. So the design of this guy, while pretty generic with the vents on the chest, but other than that, the clear blue makes it stand out from all the Elite Gundams, despite having the Elite Gundam color scheme, which is red, white, blue, yellow, and gray. So the design of this guy, well, doesn't have the generic Gundam mask, which is gonna stand out already. And then the fact that it has two faces, but sadly, this one cannot be used entirely. Although the eyes and the goatee are molded into the plastic. Well, I know people flip this entire assembly up to make the mystic form face. Well, thanks to the molding of the peg, this doesn't allow it for me. So I did a little bit of modification, but it turns out that this will fall off after my modification, so I no choice but to glue it on. But I colored the eyes in there, so whenever I would decide to use it, I can have full detail. But the fact that this guy has multiple faces on the same head, similar to the Hydra Gundam, makes me want to get this kit. So, yep, for stickers you have the eyes, the green on the forehead, the blue on the cheeks, and then the green on the secondary forehead, or the back of the head, or whatever you want to call it, because there's really no front or back in the head in this guy. But anyways, this guy looks awesome in 2011 standards. So that's all the details for the Extreme Gundam. For the articulation, it's basically old and new mixed together. You have a polycap head, and then you have polycap ball joints over here, which are very tight, unlike the kits nowadays. Rotation, and then the arms can go out that far, rotate above the elbow, bend at the elbow at two joints. Very good, flat out. And then it's just a ball jointed waist and no crunches whatsoever. Front skirts are actually gonna move down if you ever move it. So next to no motion in the front skirt. Back skirts are on polycap hinges. Back skirts, no back skirts existent. The legs can go forwards. Despite the front skirt not moving, it actually goes out pretty far. Go backwards all the way out. Not as far as the side skirt would allow it, because it is using the ball joint connection. This is one of the reasons I'm doubting that I'll get this kit, because in 2011 standards they're already using the modern universal joints. So to have ball joints on this guy is actually pretty disappointing. A little bit of rotation thanks to the ball joint. A double jointed knee, which only gives you about a 90-degree bend. That's another reason I'm doubting that I'll get this kit. And then the ankle armor is pegged onto the side of the ankle joint by a ball joint, so you can move about. The feet can go forwards and back, side to side, and a little bit of rotation. So all in all, this guy, old and new articulation mixed together. So it is fair back in the day. So I'll cut it some slack. So the articulation is decent at best. For the accessories, you have the generic Gundam loadout. First of all, let's start with the beam sabers. Now, these beam sabers are fake with a peg in the emitter. So what they gave you is a toothpick, which is terrible back in 2011 standards, not to mention now, but you can just go in the hand, simply like that. And for a Gundam to have blue beams as beam sabers, I know the Unicorn's similar, but it uses white beams. So to have a Gundam use blue beam sabers is actually pretty unique. And then you have the guitar case, the shield, which is pretty gigantic. I never compared this to the riot shield of the Shiden, but what you do to mount it is take off this piece. The instructions tell you to take it off entirely, but there's another slit here for a reason, so you can just put it up here. And then you feed the handle under the hand and then pick it on. It is a secure connection, but it would start to weigh it down eventually. So that's the shield, but for now, no weight issues online. And then under here you have the guitar, the beam rifle. So it is stored under here, so what I like to do is to flip out this handle and then pull the entire thing out. Simple as that. And then what they gave you is this manipulator. This is a special trigger finger hand which has an angled knuckle joint. So what you need to do is to peg this rifle into the hand and then switch out the hands. Now it looks a little bit clumsy right now because you're literally holding a guitar. So what I like to do is to use the movable joint over here and then put it under the arm. And it also has a moving scope, moving support handle, and thank you beam saber. And then finally it comes with an open hand. Well, now I didn't really took care of it that much, but yeah. So what this allows you to do is dynamic posing or heavy metal. So that's all the accessories for the Extreme Gundam. Now I wish Bandai would at least release P-Bandai expansions for this guy, but sadly if they ever do that, you can only use it in the Carnage phase mode because the face cannot be flipped. So I really wish that this guy will have a real grade coming up with the entire face functioning, like all the 4 faces that you can be shown. But anyways, now down to comparisons. Let's compare it to another lead Gundam of a popular series, the Force Impulse Gundam. Still generic Gundam colors, generic loadout, but this guy looks unique thanks to Gact voicing him in Gundam Extreme vs Full Boost. And what about something a little bit more modern? The Gundam Astaroth Renascimento. So that is it for the Extreme Gundam. This guy is actually pretty unique. People actually bought it for the guitar rifle and the guitar case, because it's just so unique for a Gundam to have instruments for a weapon. But for me, it is just the general clear parts and also the faces, despite the back face not being usable. So I really hope they would either reboot the high grade or release a real grade, or release the other variants of the Extreme Gundam Leos and add the face gimmicks, but I'm not sure. But whatever the case, I really like this kit. Judging it by the standards of 2011, this guy is actually fair, but then the accessories will blow you away because it's just so unique for the Gundam. Well, too bad it didn't get its arse out of its combat packs in the game to show us off these accessories. But anyways, that's gonna be the review of the Extreme Gundam. I would definitely recommend this for a beginner Gunpla builder because it's just a simple build, simple panel lining, and overall an amazing display for a simple kit. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did like it, please be sure to drop a like, comment, and also subscribe for more gaming videos, model reviews, and all that kind of stuff. Subscribe to Ultra Prime, Ace of Videos, Percentage, and Plow Model Productions if you haven't, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out, guys. Bye bye.